Have you ever noticed that there are certain men women always remember? Not because they accomplished great feats, but precisely because of small details that almost go unnoticed. It's not about extravagant gifts or perfectly chosen words. Rather, it's about something far more subtle and at the same time, far more powerful. What exactly is the secret behind that unforgettable charm? Most men invest their time and energy in eye-catching gestures, in excessive attention, or in trying too hard to make a good impression. However, female psychology actually works in a very different way. What truly leaves a lasting mark isn't the most dramatic moment, but the small details carried out with consistency and sincerity. Timely attention, a presence that feels genuine, a kind of care that isn't forced. Today, you'll learn how to become the kind of man who stays in a woman's mind, even when he's not physically by her side. Stay until the end, because the final point could completely transform the way you understand attraction and emotional connection. Many men overlook these principles, mistakenly believing that women are only impressed by grand and spectacular things. In reality, however, the truth is much more nuanced. It's the small actions, those that come from a place of genuine sincerity, that build true intimacy, a sense of safety, and trust. Are you ready to understand the power of a calm, self-assured attitude? This approach, often referred to as a stoic mindset, can actually make you appear far more attractive in her eyes. If so, let's begin. Welcome to our channel, a space where we explore female psychology, relationship dynamics, and the hidden signals that help men understand women on a deeper level. Here we break down those simple yet impactful elements, the very things capable of changing the direction of a relationship and building bonds that are deeper and more harmonious. Today, I'll share with you 7 specific actions, 7 emotional triggers that women find attractive almost universally, even though they rarely express them directly. And sometimes women themselves aren't fully aware of why certain gestures awaken feelings of warmth, trust, or affection. Relationship psychology clearly shows that it's precisely these small acts of attention that build the strongest emotional bonds. If you've ever wondered what women truly value in a man, this video will likely give you the answer. But before we dive deeper, don't forget to like this video. Your support means a lot for the growth of this channel and allows me to keep sharing ideas about relationship psychology. If you enjoy this format, type the number 1 in the comments section. If you prefer other topics, type the number 2. Your feedback helps us create more relevant and useful content. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our latest videos on relationships, masculine confidence, and understanding women. Step 1. The power of a massage before intimacy. A gentle and simple massage can create an incredibly strong emotional connection. It's not just about physical touch. It's a tangible expression of your attention, your care, and your presence. When a man takes the time to do it slowly and without rushing, a woman feels truly seen and cared for. A massage helps release tension after a long day, encouraging a sense of relaxation and trust. You can use warm oil or a lightly scented cream, but what matters most isn't the product. It's the rhythm and attention you bring to the moment. Don't rush. Let the moment unfold naturally. Soft movements, a calm environment, and the absence of pressure will help her feel emotionally safe. And that sense of safety often becomes the foundation for genuine intimacy. Step 2. Flirt with respect. Over time, many men stop flirting with their partners. In the early stages of a relationship, it comes naturally. But as time passes, a certain fear often appears. The fear of seeming awkward or becoming annoying. In reality, most women deeply appreciate light, confident, and respectful flirting. It reminds them of the early days of the relationship, moments filled with attraction, mystery, and emotional playfulness. It's important to understand that flirting doesn't mean being excessive or inappropriate. On the contrary, its power lies in its simplicity. A light joke, a warm glance, or a well-timed comment can reignite a romantic energy that may have started to fade. Step 3. A gentle touch in her hair. For many women, their hair is a deeply personal part of who they are. A soft touch in her hair can create a deep sense of intimacy and calm. When a man gently strokes a woman's hair, it conveys a sense of care and tenderness that's hard to forget. This gesture works best in a relaxed setting, for example, while watching something together, talking at night, or just before going to sleep. However, it's essential to read the situation. In certain moments, such as after a tiring activity or when the atmosphere is tense, this gesture may feel inappropriate. Choosing the right moment makes it far more meaningful. Step 4. Placing your hand on her back. When you're walking together in a crowded place or crossing the street, try gently placing your hand on the middle of her back. Although it may seem simple, this gesture is often perceived as a sign of support and protection. It shows that you're present and aware of your surroundings. Interestingly, many women remember these small details far longer than any big words or statements that were said. Step 5. Offering protection at the right moment. Modern women are independent and resilient. They are capable of handling many situations on their own. However, that doesn't mean they don't value the presence of a man who can offer a sense of security. In uncomfortable situations, for example, when someone behaves rudely or poses a threat, the presence of a calm, confident man can be extremely important. It's not about being aggressive or overreacting, but about projecting calmness and a willingness to support. Sometimes, simply standing firmly by her side is enough to give her the sense of security she needs. Step 6. Telling her you dreamed about her. At first glance, this may seem trivial. However, from a psychological perspective, it carries a deeper meaning. When you tell her she appeared in your dreams, you communicate that she holds a special place in your thoughts, even during moments when you're not fully aware. There's no need for a long or dramatic story. Simply express it in a warm and sincere way. Small moments like this can build a much deeper emotional connection than you might expect. Step 7. Natural attraction. Interestingly, several studies suggest that a light, well-groomed beard is often perceived as attractive by many women. This style strikes a balance between being polished and natural. On a subconscious level, it's often associated with masculinity, maturity, and self-confidence. Of course, it's not a universal rule, but it can be a simple way to enhance your natural appeal. Bonus tip: the power of a hug. A calm, warm, and confident hug can communicate far more than words ever could. This kind of embrace creates a sense of emotional safety and intimacy that's difficult to replicate. A kiss on the forehead can strengthen these feelings even more. Additionally, holding her hand in public sends the message that you're a strong team. These 7 gestures may seem simple at first, but their real power lies in the consistency and sincerity behind them. They show that you're a thoughtful and composed man who understands his partner's emotional needs, qualities that almost always leave a deep and lasting impression. If you've made it this far in the video, let us know in the comments that you watched until the end. This helps us understand that this kind of content truly adds value for you. Don't forget to subscribe, as we have many more videos coming on relationship psychology, masculine energy, self-confidence, and understanding women better. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.